Hi, it's Julie from juliefit.com, and I'm still not updating enough, so I need to get back onto that. Anyway, I just want to let you guys know I'm a little off schedule with my hybrid. I'm so addicted to TurboFire, I have to say. I've twice now done a little experiment with combining HIIT and fire, and so far the results are pretty cool. By doing a HIIT workout first, and then immediately followed by fire. I give myself like 5 to 10 minutes between them. I'm averaging about 10 beats per minute more with the fire workout than I have before. So that's pretty cool because that's bringing that fire workout up to 10, a little more calories per minute. And you know what I've said about that. I really enjoy reaching that. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been up to. Today I did HIIT 20 and then fire 55 easy. I was just like, you know what, I want to burn a ton of calories today. So that was my workout tonight. And so with 72 minutes, I burned 699 calories. So that was awesome. So Sunday I did TurboFire HIIT 20 and fire 30. And with fire 30, I ended up burning 330 calories in 31 minutes. And I just love that. I mean, that is what I shoot for. Over the weekend, I went to visit my friend Anna and Ben and the Gilroy Garlic Festival. And a couple of things. First of all, they live right by the Gilroy Premium Outlets. I mean, I say they live by. Gilroy is not the biggest town. If you live anywhere, you live by everything. And it's a cute little town. I have to say that it is. We went by the outlets. I thought, okay, it's time for new shoes. I mean, besides Chalene Johnson saying, buy new shoes, you really should replace your shoes every 6 months. And it was going into 8 months here with my Nikes. I have semi-flat feet, you know, especially with jumping on my feet and stuff with TurboFire, and even during P90X on the leg work, on legs and back. You know, my feet just start to ache. They just start to throb. So I ended up going by the Nike outlet to see if they had anything for flat feet. And they had one shoe in the men's section, and they didn't have my size. And I have big feet. I have like 8.5 to 9s in women's. So we ended up going over to New Balance, which Anna's husband, Ben, recently bought some of those because he also has semi-flat feet and they've worked really well for him. So they were very helpful. I mean, no hate on Nike, but the employees knew about the shoes, which was cool, but they didn't offer to measure. They didn't really know as much as it seemed like New Balance knew about their products. So anyway, just saying. He pointed me to the right shoes. At first he showed me running shoes and the semi-flat feet running shoes, and I asked him about the difference in prices because he liked the ones that were cheaper. But, you know, I asked, well, what's wrong with the more expensive ones? And the more expensive ones were just really light material. But then I, asked him about with jumping and stuff like that. And so then he asked me, oh, well, what kind of jumping, like lateral jumping? And I said, yes, there is that. And so he redirected me over to the cross trainer shoes. And so the shoes aren't as cute. So I have them right here. Okay, these are the New Balance I bought. And these are my beat up old Nikes. So like the shocks, the Nike shocks have these little shock looking things in the back, and you can get your custom colored ones with a little message on the back. I bought these on sale with Sport Chalet like right around Christmas time for like 80 bucks. So here you can see the arch going on right there versus the arches. They're pretty non-existent on the New Balance. So let me see if this will demonstrate it all. So you can see how different that is right there. I mean, there's really not much arch at all with these shoes. So I don't know, it sounds really dumb to me now that I realize it, and I'm not saying you're dumb if you didn't realize it, but when I was told that I had flat feet, I thought, okay, then I need to create an arch. Now I wonder why I even thought that. So I went out and I bought arch support, inserts for my shoes, which instead during my workouts, what I was doing was I was putting all the pressure of my weight on my little weak flat arches. And that is not what you want to do. The actual problem with having flat feet is that most shoes are made for arches, and that happens when you really want the pressure to be on the pads of your feet. So anyway, so far these are working really well. You know, being cross trainer shoes, they actually have a little bit more grip on them. Let's see, I noticed this while stretching and stuff, like along here especially, which is good because it catches you on those lateral moves. But let me tell you, during, it's okay on HIIT, but during fire, holy cow, that's adding some resistance to my workout, which is good. So it just means when I'm doing my punches and I'm, you know, moving my feet around to get that pressure off of my knees, I'm meeting more resistance. So, you know, that just requires a little more leg strength. The other thing that I love that I've seen in stores before are these things. This little guy right here. This is called a lace lock, and it was like 99 cents each, and you can buy them online. They've got this really old looking website. It's just got a little spring load in there and two little holes, so you push your laces in there and then it just squeezes it tight. So you put on the shoe, you tighten it up how you need it, and then you bring this down tight, and then it holds really good. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere at all. And then, of course, you know, you do your little bow at the top, so it's not tripping. You're not tripping on it. It works really good. I usually find almost like 9 out of 10 workouts, I end up having to stop and pause and retie my shoes. So I really like this. It stayed tight through, you know, doing 2 or 3 workouts, and then when I had to take off my shoes, they were still tight. The other thing I got to do with Anna is after the garlic festival, okay, we ate food. We ate lots of calories. I know we ate lots of calories trying out all the garlic stuff, but we shared, which was the best part. I mean, although we were eating a lot, you know, we were getting just a single serving from different places and then sharing it, except the garlic ice cream. That was really delicious. That was probably the best thing. But anyway, to make up for it, I ended up going bike riding with her. And okay, I have always, you know, when I see people in the bike lane in Bakersfield, I just think they're completely nuts. I mean, I don't trust the drivers being in my car, let alone on a little bicycle. So then there I was in the streets of Gilroy on a bicycle, having not ridden a bike seriously. You know, I mean, I've ridden on a little kid's bike occasionally, but it's been 17 years, and I lived on my bike as a kid. I mean, that was where I ride it all over the place in Hawaii and, you know, near San Francisco. My parents would probably kill me if they knew how many places and how far I rode on my bicycle. It was a lot of fun. I really missed riding the bike, and I've been really wanting to, but money is the main factor that's prevented me from getting a bicycle, because I really want to get the boys their own bicycles and ride with them, and the bikes that I want to get the boys cost a bit. So now I went and I checked out some bikes at Action Sports, and I found the bike I want as a starter mountain bike, because I'd really like to ride the bike trail for short distances, not like, you know, hours and hours and hours at high speeds, but I'd really like to just ride a bike and take it off the trail and then visit Anna up north occasionally and bring my bike, and then when she comes down, vice versa. So anyway, that's my goal in about probably the next month or two, is to get my mountain bike. So anyway, that's it. As you can see, I am a tired girl, so I better get my rest so I have energy for tomorrow's workout. So anyway, check out my Facebook, MyFitnessPal. Username is JulieFit. Say hi on Facebook. I just said that. Good night.